I just want to make sure we're super clear on the topic for everyone in chat. Okay. Oh, somebody. Oh, I thought somebody pinged.
Wait, I can ping. What's the topic?
The topic is God exists. I just want to make sure you agree in the way we're defining it, Mano. That God is the eternal causer of all things. Is that fine?
Yeah, like of like identity and shit. Yeah.
Oh,
like that, yeah.
Okay, but you don't
I'll
think God
explain
is
in my
the cause of all
syllogism and
things?
shit. I don't think he like causes. I don't know if he causes existence, but he like causes like identity and shit. Yeah. Like.
Okay, wait. Before we ping
I'll
for that, I
explain
just
in
want to make
my
sure.
fucking
Make
thing.
sure I actually know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what do you mean by identity?
Oh my god. So it's so like what? Oh my god. So God pretty much creates the thing, like creates the like. I. So I guess he creates like the different, like the difference between your existence and what makes you like you. So
God causes particular things to be the way they are. Would that be like a good?
I mean, sure. If that, sure.
Okay, God causes.
It's easier for me to explain if you just see the syllogism. Like it's so. Like,
okay, all right. If somebody wants to ping, I guess we'll just argue about the syllogism.
Yeah.
It's the essence is identical to or distinct from our existence one.
Yeah. What you just said.
Wait.
So I sent it in VC scans.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So pretty much.
Oh god, this is so troll. Okay. Our essence is identical to our existence. Our essence is distinct from our existence. Our essence is not identical to our existence. Therefore, our existence is distinct from our essence. Okay. So essence and
It fucked up. All right. You said what? Yeah. So pretty much essence and existence, they're not the same. They're like they're different. So yeah. I mean, like, what you got with the thing?
So, if our essence is distinct from our existence, then the essence is not existence. Okay, essence and existence are not the same thing. That's the first two premises, the first conclusion, and premise 4, I guess, are just saying that essence and existence are not the same thing. If essence isn't existence, then it's essential for. Wait, if essence is not existence, then it is essential for it to not exist in itself. So, what does that mean? Not exist in its like it's a like if essence is not existence,
it can't make itself exist. So it's not like self-existent. Like it doesn't like self-cause or some shit. Like that.
Okay, so if essence is not existence, then essence cannot exist. Like it has to be caused by something else?
Yeah.
So if essence is not existence, then essence must be caused by something else, which is not essence. Why does that follow?
Yeah, so if essence is in existence, then that means that it won't have any properties, or the property of existing. If it doesn't have any properties, then it can't have the property of like having cause and effect.
Wait, okay, hold on. I think what you just said was confused. So will we agree that I am not existence itself?
You have the property of it. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that.
Am I the concept of existence?
No.
Okay, answer is no. Do I have properties?
Yeah.
Okay. You just said if something you just said if essence is not existence, then essence doesn't have any properties, and therefore there's some contradiction or something. I just don't understand why that would follow. I gave you an example just now of something, that something being me, which isn't existence, which does have properties. So
no, you still have the property of existence. I'm saying this thing doesn't. So
wait, yeah, why do we think essence doesn't exist?
No, I'm saying if it's like a hypothetical. I'm just saying if essence doesn't exist, then it can't cause itself to exist.
Sorry, I think you're confused. The statement says if essence is not existence, not if essence doesn't exist. Do you take those two things to be the same thing?
That literally means that. What the fuck are you talking about? It's literally saying
that's not what that means, but sure. If that's what you take it to mean, that's fine. So if essence does not exist, then it is essential for it to not exist in itself. So if essence doesn't exist, it has to be caused by something else, because you said the consequence of this was that it has to be caused by something else. So if essence doesn't exist, it's caused by something. What does it mean for
No,
something that doesn't
no,
exist
it's
to be
saying
caused
that
by
if
something?
essence, that's not what it's saying. It's saying that if essence can't cause itself, so it can't
No, it's
be
not.
like
Hold on, you're confusing again.
self-caused.
You're confusing again. I'm gonna repeat the antecedent in
What?
your terms. I'm gonna
I'm
repeat
not
the
confused
antecedent.
at all.
I'm gonna repeat the antecedent of premise 5 in your terms. Okay, I'm gonna go and do that one more time. If essence
You're
does not exist, okay, that's what that says, not whatever you just said. Okay, so if
wait.
essence does not
You
exist,
said
you said that you take that to mean the same
yeah.
thing as if essence is not existent. So let's use these terms properly. Okay, premise 5 is if essence does not exist, then what?
Yeah, so that it just means that if essence is not existence, then it can't create itself.
Gotcha. If essence doesn't exist, you said if essence is not existence, and if essence doesn't exist means the same thing. So if essence doesn't exist, it can't create itself. Okay, is that what that's saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha. See, what you told me earlier was if essence, you told me that consequent meant not that it can't create itself, but that it must be created by something else. Okay. But I understand you're now
yeah. It
revising that
does.
because
It
you didn't
has
understand
to.
the argument, and I had to walk you through it. Okay. So let's go to
Yeah,
C2. Let's see
I
if the rest of
literally
this follows.
understand
Okay.
the bitch,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure you do.
literally
Okay.
what? No,
Let's read the rest of this.
I
Okay.
do,
Let's read the
but
rest of this. I just wanted to be clear on the terms because for whatever reason, the argument that you're making and the argument you posted in chat are different. So C2.
no,
Therefore,
they're
if our
not.
essence is distinct from our existence, is essential for it to not exist in itself. Sure. P6, if it is essential for essence to not exist in itself, which means not create itself, there must be something else in virtue of what it exists. It is essential for
Yeah,
essence to not exist in itself. There must be something else in virtue of what it exists. Okay. So I just want to be clear that not only does the argument not even conclude the claim that you're making, right? The claim that
it
you're making,
literally does.
no, it doesn't. So I'm gonna repeat the claim that you're making, okay, that you just agreed to earlier, was that God exists, and we define God as an eternal causer of all identities. Okay, the conclusion is
Yeah,
not an eternal causer of all identities exists.
yeah,
The
it is.
conclusion that no, it's not. I'm gonna read out the conclusion for you. I don't know why you're confused about this. It's right in chat. You posted it. The conclusion is therefore there must be something else in virtue of which it referring to essence exists. So you're just saying essence exists in virtue of something. Do you understand that that's not the same as
Yes.
there is an eternal causer of all identities?
Yeah, that means that so based off the previous premises, it can't the creator that the thing that creates essence cannot what else cannot be like it can't be contingent on something because then that would
Wait,
mean that
wait, sorry, that's not
like
proposed
it means
anywhere in the
its
argument.
essence
Wait, to be clear,
its
are you
essence
just making
itself has to
you just
always be
making
eternal.
another
It can't
conclusion of
be
the
it
argument?
can't not be eternal because if it's not eternal then it's a contradiction.
If it's not, you're genuinely, you don't even understand what we're talking about. One, none of what you just said is
That's how
actually,
I'm going.
sorry, none of what you just
Are
said
you
is actually
dumb?
in the argument. Okay, I just went over why the conclusion of your argument
Oh my god.
isn't actually the topic that you're
Yeah,
even
okay, well
arguing.
I'm
You're
adding new
just
shit to the
confused.
argument, bro. Like
Okay,
I
you're
don't even
adding
know
new
what
shit
it
to the
said.
argument. Okay, we can add random new shit
Yeah,
to the argument.
that's
Fine. So let's do
that's
that.
what I
Okay.
said, bitch.
So we agree. Okay. So the conclusion has to be there is an eternal causer of all identities. Okay, that's not what the conclusion is. So let's figure out what new shit we can both add together for your argument to not only conclude the thing that you wanted to conclude, but to actually even make
Yeah,
sense at
so
all. Okay, let's try our best. Okay, so go ahead. What
yeah,
are the
the
next premises?
reason why shut up. The reason why it has to be necessary is because
We're not
if
talking about a
essence
thing that's necessary. Sorry, you're
I mean
confused
not
again. So
necessary eternal because if oh my
eternal.
god.
There you go. There you
If
go.
okay, shut up. All right, so because um damn bro, I forgot. Yeah, so if the if the identity or the essence doesn't have like has a start, then that would be a contradiction. Then that means that um
What's the
God just didn't
contradiction?
have an identity when it created it, which is like
Wait,
retarded.
no, sorry. What you just said
That's
was
incoherent.
What you just said was if essence doesn't have an identity when it started, there's a contradiction.
No, that's
So
not what I said.
no,
So
that's what you said
I'll
word for
repeat
word.
it. I
Okay, if you
said,
want to
wait,
repeat it
okay,
in
shut
different
up,
words, you
bitch.
can go
I
ahead.
said
Okay,
that if
go ahead.
essence, I'm saying that if God's essence wasn't eternal, that would be a contradiction because that means, yeah, it's just a contradiction. It's incoherent. Doesn't make sense.
Gotcha. You could just say it doesn't make sense. I asked what's the contradiction, okay, and I'll explain what a
Yeah, the
contradiction is to you real quick.
contradiction is that
Sorry, real quick.
this
You're
thing
confused.
that
So I'm just gonna
has,
explain this to you. Hold on, stop. What
oh
you're gonna
my
say is really
god,
retarded.
No, Mana, keep
I'm trying
going.
to
Mana,
save
keep
you
going.
from
this
saying
thing
something that's
that has
retarded,
an
Mana, keep
okay?
going.
ident, this,
Hold on. Tell
yeah,
this person to shut the
thanks,
fuck
bro.
up, okay? Ankle
Hey,
biting,
wait,
okay? I'm
no,
gonna
no,
explain
shut
to you
up,
what a
bitch.
contradiction
The
is so you
thing
can
that
avoid saying
has,
something
wait,
stupid
I
again,
wasn't
okay?
finished with
A
my point. The thing that
contradiction
has,
is a
wait,
proposition
yeah,
and
I'm
its
gonna
negation
explain the
in
contradiction,
conjunction, okay?
dumbass.
So now that you know what that is, I want you to
Oh my
explain the
god. Are
contradiction.
you
Now,
gonna,
if you don't do it
bro? Do
after
you
I've
want me to
explained what a
explain the
contradiction is,
bro? I'm gonna
you're not
explain
going.
the
You're
contradiction,
not
bitch.
going to
Shut the
understand.
fuck up, nigga.
Go
Shut your
ahead.
bitch ass up. I'm gonna explain the contradiction. Yeah. So the contradiction is that this thing that has an identity created identity, but that means that there was a point in time where identity did not exist. So how the fuck can you have identity if there was a point in time where identity did not exist? That's incoherent. That's why I'm saying
Sorry. So real quick, you're
that
confused
this
again. You're
thing
confused
has,
again. You're
or
confused again.
that its identity has to be
What
eternal.
I asked for was the contradiction, and you said, "How the fuck does that make sense?" The
I
question is
just
not a
told you.
contradiction.
Oh, you're
The
done. You're
question is
done.
not a
Oh my god.
contradiction. You
He's
I
fucking
not
just
idiot.
tracking.
told you.
He's
I
not
just
tracking.
told you.
Sorry,
I
is
just
this
told
ankle
you.
biting? Is this
The,
ankle biting?
the contradiction. Yeah,
Oh
shut
my
your bitch
god.
ass up, nigga. I don't know who you think you talking to, nigga. The contradiction
All right,
is,
are we gonna get an actual
yeah,
contradiction,
the
man? I'll
contradiction.
explain it to you one
You
more
want me to
time.
tell you again? I
I'll
could tell you
explain
the
you.
contradiction again because you weren't listening to my
I'll
argument.
explain to you.
You
I'll
literally
explain to you
weren't
the
listening to
terms
my
that I
argument.
want to hear. Okay, so that you can stop saying retard. Oh, is Mono gone? Well, Mono's back. Mono, I'll explain it in the terms that I want to hear it in. Okay, which are the correct terms. So a contradiction is a proposition and its negation. Give me a proposition
You
and
said
give me the
what?
negation. Give me a
He literally
proposition.
did.
Give me the
He
negation.
literally.
No, he
The
literally
nigga.
didn't.
I did. Okay, so bitch, the contradiction is that this thing has an identity before identity was created. There you go. There's a P and not P, dumbass. I just
Gotcha.
told you. Like I already
To
told
be
you
clear,
before. You're not fucking listening to what I'm
that's
saying.
to be clear, that's not a P and not P. Okay, all that was a proposition.
So
You said this
having
thing.
wait,
You
shut
said,
up,
oh,
bitch.
sorry. You said this thing has an
So
identity
having
before
wait,
identity was
shut
created.
up,
Not
nigga.
this
Damn,
thing has an
bitch.
identity
Wait,
and
so
doesn't have
having an identity before identity was created
No,
is
you could
somehow.
derive a contradiction from that. You still didn't give me the contradiction. But listen,
It means
I'll derive the
bitch, it means,
contradiction
oh
for
my
you. I'll
god, the
derive the
not
contradiction
P,
for you because you're a
oh my
retard,
god,
okay?
the P, oh
The
my god, bro, you're
contradiction is
lost. Oh my god,
this
you're
thing
so
has an
dumb. Oh
identity
my
and doesn't have an identity. Now,
you're so
what I'm
dumb.
going
Okay,
to
wait,
ask you,
let me
sorry, is this
speak, let
retard
me
just
speak.
rambling while I try to explain him
I'm
his
not
own
rambling,
argument?
bitch. You
Oh
know,
my god, he's
bro,
just going
it's
to
a
keep it.
simple ass contradiction. I don't fuck you, bro.
That's why I'm
All right.
wondering why you can't give me the contradiction. It is simple. I can derive the contradiction and you
Yeah,
can't, and it's your
no,
argument. That's what's sad.
I
That's what's
just
pathetic,
gave
okay?
you the
I'll derive the
Oh,
contradiction for you, okay?
you're so
I'll derive the
dumb. Oh my
contradiction for you,
god.
okay? You ready?
Are you
The
want to move on to
contradiction
another
that
point? You got beat up. You're so dumb. I don't.
the
Oh my, that was
contradiction
so
that you're
bad.
trying to provide or that's trying to be entailed by your argument is identity exists and identity doesn't exist, okay? None of that is
That's not what I said.
none of that is
I
entailed by
said,
what
wait,
you
shut
said,
up, bitch.
okay?
I
You're gonna say it
said
again. You're gonna
that
say again
if
something that's not a
God, wait, shut
contradiction.
up. I'm saying that if God created an identity, I mean, if identity hasn't been created, but God still has an identity, that's a P and not P. The P is identity existing, and then the not P is identity non-existent. Identity was never,
Oh my God,
it hasn't
it's
been yet
actually insane how
created,
I just
dumbass.
told you that that's what the contradiction was, and you said no, that's not the
Yeah,
contradiction, and then
exactly.
proceeded to
So the most
re-explain what I
coherent
said, retard.
conclusion.
Holy
Oh, you're
shit.
so done.
Okay,
The most
now
coherent.
we're gonna go over the
Oh my.
argument. We're gonna go over
That's
the
why
argument
he's
now that you understand what a
eternal.
contradiction
Because
is.
the
Okay.
contradiction wouldn't
Sorry.
exist
We're
if he's
gonna go over the
eternal. There
argument
was
now that you
never a
know what a
point of time where
contradiction is.
identity did not
Oh my
exist.
God.
Identity always existed if he was eternal. That's why I'm
So
saying is.
we'll go over the argument. Okay. Now that I've helped you derive a contradiction. Okay. So again, we could just say
I've been saying that the
sorry.
entire
Are you
time.
done? Okay, I was waiting for you to stop rambling. So we could just say identity didn't exist at a certain point, and that's not a contradiction. That's it.
That's not all he's saying though.
Sorry, why is this
Like, what
retard
the
ankle
fuck?
biting?
Like,
Why is this retard ankle biting? You have nothing to do with the conversation, okay? If you would mind shutting the fuck up, that would be great.
what ankle biting is, but you got it,
So
bro.
listen, I'll explain it one more time for you, and I want you to really engage with this, okay? Get it through your thick fucking skull, okay? There can be a point in time. There can be a point in time in which identity doesn't exist, and a point in time in which identity does exist. What's the contradiction?
You're retarded.
Let's go to
Sorry,
conclusion.
that was a question. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell you for the 500th time. So if identity in of itself was never created, yet someone still has an identity.
No.
Yes,
I'm
that's
not
a
saying
P.
you misunderstood my question. I never said identity was never created. What I said was identity was created.
That's my contradiction, though, dumbass.
No,
that's
I understand. I'm saying the
that
contradiction is not entailed by your argument. How do you not understand this?
incoherent for
Sorry,
God.
I'll explain this to you. If you stop schizo rambling, okay, I'll explain this to you. You can actually understand. I want you to actually listen to what I'm saying. Okay, you ready? So, are you ready? Can I? Okay, you stop rambling. Okay?
Bitch.
So listen, calm the fuck down, okay? And I will. So again, we can say there's a point in time in which there is no identity, and there's a point in time in which there is identity. That's it. What's the contradiction? I'm looking for a P and not P entailed by that statement. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. That statement doesn't have a P. It depends, but no, I don't. I agree that there could be points of time where a certain identity existed. So, for example, my identity was not a thing until I was born.
And you're not
but yeah, there
understanding
was
the
a point in
question
time
again.
where
I'm gonna ask the question one more time, and I want you to actually engage with the question.
oh my
There
God.
can be, this is a proposition, okay? There is a point in time in which identity, as a whole, no identity existed, and there is another point in time. Okay, these are two separate propositions. This is one conjunction, and there's another point in time in which identity does exist. What's the contradiction?
There's no contradiction.
Exactly, there's no fucking contradiction, okay? So it's not entailed that something like that's going to be eternal. Not only is it not even entailed by
Oh
your
my
argument,
God,
by their
you're so dumb.
sorry, not only is it not
so
even
let me.
entailed by your
So
argument that,
okay, my
that there
entire
is a
point
causer of
is
identity, but
because
it's
you
not even entailed that
hold
it's
up. Let me
eternal.
let me
Neither of the
clarify.
two
Bitch,
things that
shut up,
characterize
bitch. Let me
the God
clarify.
that you're
The whole
arguing
point
for
that I'm
are
trying to,
entailed by your
bitch, bro.
argument.
Oh my God, can I not clarify? Like,
You can
okay,
clarify
let me
now.
clarify something because you're dumb as shit. I'm saying that existence. No, I'm saying that your essence begins or it starts existing when you exist. So when I got born, that's when my identity was born. So yeah, before I was born, my identity wasn't born. But I'm saying if the creator of identity, was born, then that. But yeah, I'm just saying that it's just, bro. It's just a contradiction, bro. Like
You keep
he
saying
has
it's
to
just
always
wait,
exist.
Mono, I just gave you a conjunction of two propositions, okay? And the two propositions were there was no identity at one point in time, and there was identity at another point in time, and you said there's not a contradiction entailed,
No, I'm
which
saying
means
that
that
if
it's
the
not
create
impossible for the creator that you're
no,
talking about to be non-eternal. Do you understand that?
I'm saying that
The answer is you don't. I understand
if
that
the
you don't because you're
creator,
retarded.
at one point in time created identity, then that means that there was a point of time where identity was not a thing. That's what creation is. But I'm saying
Sorry, wait, does the creator
but that
does
means
the
that God,
creator itself have an identity? Yes or no?
yes, that's what I'm saying. There's a contradiction.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go over this one more time, okay? It could
You're so
be the case. I understand that you don't understand, okay? And I'm trying to explain to you, and I want you to actually listen. It could be the case that the creator did not exist at one point in time, that there was no identity at one point in time, and that the creator did exist and did create other identities at another point in time. And you said there's no contradiction
well.
in that conjunction.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
You could just say it doesn't make sense. It's fine. If you don't get it,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree
I'm
that
not
you
giving
don't
an
get it.
argument, bitch.
There's
Shut up.
no
Shut up.
contradiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no contradiction. Okay, so now
Yeah.
that we've
No,
established that,
there is.
okay, we
I
could
said
talk about
yeah,
the
as in I
now that
understood what you're saying. I'm gonna
yeah, I'm
attack
sure that
that.
you do understand. Okay, this is probably
Yeah.
the first time you've understood anything said in this conversation.
No,
So listen,
I didn't understand everything
we'll
you
go over
fucking
the
said,
other
bitch.
property. We'll go over the other property, okay, of the thing that you're arguing for, since you can't argue for this one property, which already means that you also debate. But I'll even entertain the other property because I know you can't argue for that one too.
I
Okay,
mean, I was
so
gonna
the
continue
other
arguing the
property
eternal shit, but I mean,
you
we could
can't.
do that later.
There's nothing else to talk about. You agreed that there's no
No,
contradiction,
there
and that it's not
definitely
until this
was, but
possible.
it's
So
whatever. Yeah,
that's
we
it.
could talk about
No,
that
there
other
definitely
thing.
wasn't, and you agreed that
No,
there
no,
wasn't. Thank you for your
definitely
time. But
was,
it's
but we
okay.
could
We
talk
can
about the
talk about
other
the
thing.
other thing.
I
Yeah, I'm
mean, it's
sure you
good,
would
John.
want to move
It's
on to
nice.
the other
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. Anyways, yeah,
let's do
we
it.
can
Okay.
move on. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
There is a
So
causer of all identity. Okay. So let's go over the argument one more time. I'll explain the argument in the terms that you were using, and you tell me how it's entailed that there is a causer of all identity or whatever. Okay.
yeah, I'm saying that if there's, yeah, all right, you could go on, go.
No, that's it. I want you to go over the argument. Explain.
Oh, yeah. So there, yeah. So there's a distinction between your identity and your existence. If there's a distinction, then that means that your identity, like, isn't yeah. You could dead ass just read it, bitch. I don't know why you're asking me this shit, but yeah,
Gotcha.
pretty
I
much.
understand. I understand that you can't explain the argument that you put in chat. So I'll read it and explain it for you, and we'll see if you can get it through your thick skull. Okay, since you couldn't with anything else. So I mean, the first two premises and the first conclusion basically say the same thing as P4, so that's fine.
No,
Or
that's not what I swear.
the antecedent of P4, so that's fine. So if our essence is distinct from our existence, then the essence is not existence. So if P, then P, that's fine. If essence is not existence, which you agreed means if essence does not exist, then it is essential, or I guess just then it can't cause itself. You agree with that phrasing?
We're talking about premise 4.
Premise 5.
Oh, if essence is not existent, then it is essential for it not to exist in itself. Yeah, saying, yeah, I don't know what you said, I forgot, but yeah, it's pretty much saying that since essence and existence are two different things, that means that it's not essential for it to like have existence because they're different. It wasn't, no, it's saying that it's essential for it to not exist within itself, so it
And
can't
by
self-cause
exists within
itself.
itself, it can't cause itself. So if essence is not existence, then essence cannot cause itself. Is that the statement?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Therefore, if our essence is distinct from our existence, is essential. Yeah, sure. Literally just P5 repeated. P6, if it is essential for essence to not exist or cause itself, then there must be something else in virtue of which it exists. P7 is essential for essence to not exist in itself. There's something else in virtue for which it exists. Okay. So yeah, I don't understand why there would have to be a creator of
You're so
wait, sorry, to
dumb.
be clear, when we're talking about essence, is essence literally just defined as all identity?
Yeah, like identity and shit. Yeah.
Okay. So all identity. Essence is all identity.
Yeah. Yeah. Like yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know what you mean by all identity though.
The
You don't
set
have
of
to
all
define that.
identities.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, everything that has identity, everything that's going to have identity, like everything about identity.
Gotcha. Okay. Why does there have to be one thing that causes the set of all identities?
I mean, it could be multiple. I don't fucking know, but
Well, you're
I don't think
arguing.
that
Wait,
matters.
sorry. I'm sure you don't know. You're arguing for one thing, one specific object or
You said
being.
what, bro? I like
You're
that.
arguing for one thing or one specific object or being that you're calling God. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, wait. Are you back? Hello, Mono.
Can you
Shut the
hear
fuck
me,
up.
I can hear you.
bro? I
Okay.
Oh
think
no,
I
this guy's
lagged out,
lagging
bro.
out.
Yeah, you like that. Are you back? Can you hear me?
All right, you said what?
Okay. Are you
Yeah,
back? Can you hear me
yeah,
properly? Gotcha. So
yeah. I can hear you.
you're arguing for one specific thing that you call God being the causer for all identities, and then I said, well, why does there
I
have to
never
be one
said
thing?
it was
Why does
one
there have to be
specific
one
thing.
thing?
It's just a creator.
Uh, Gotcha. Wait, to be clear, so when we're talking about God, we're referring to one thing. We're referring to a creator. You just said the words. It's a creator. Okay, that's one specific thing. Do you understand that?
No, because there could be 5 creators.
Gotcha. Wait, so you would call anything which creates anything God. So you would say like you even agreed that your
No,
your
everything that
identity
creates identity.
yeah, well, to be clear, anything that creates the set of all identity is God, okay? What I'm asking you is why there has to be uh, one thing which creates the set of all identity and you said, well there could be multiple things which create identity. So you think there could be multiple things that create the set of all identity, yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Why does it have to be the case that anything is causing the set of all identity? Why can't it be that there are discrete things that are causing discrete things in the set of all
Fuck
identity?
is a discrete thing? That's still something.
A
That
specific
still follows.
particular object. No, sorry, to be clear, it doesn't follow because what you're saying is that there's something which is causing the set of all identities. I'm asking you why there can't be particular things that are causing particular things within the set of all identities.
What the fuck are you talking? All right, wait. Say that one
Okay,
more time, bro.
I'll explain it super simply, okay? When I say particular thing, I'm referring to one particular thing, okay? So, for example,
Yeah.
the cup on my desk, okay? This is a particular thing, okay? Now, the entirety of all of the stuff on my desk is not one particular thing. It's like multiple particular things, okay? You said there is at least one and possibly multiple particular things which causes the entire set of identities, like all of it at once. What I'm asking you is why there
Yeah.
can't be a bunch of particular things which cause a bunch of particular identities, rather than being one or a bunch of particular things which causes all identities at once.
That makes no fucking. That still falls under my definition. I don't get it.
No, it
It's still a
doesn't. So
creator.
I'll explain
Yeah,
this
it
one more
does.
time. Okay, what you said was that you said there's a creator of essence, okay, a causer of essence.
Yeah, that creates essence,
Wait,
dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about?
hold on. You're confused again. You defined essence, and I even asked you this just a bit ago, like 2 minutes ago. Does essence mean all identities? And you said, what does that mean? And I said the set of all identities, and you said, yeah, that's what it means. That sounds right. Okay, so you agreed that essence means the set of all identities, and you said I said, okay, why does there have to be one creator for the set of all identities? And you said, oh, there could be more than one. And I said, okay, why does there have to be any creators for the set of all identities? And you didn't understand me. And then I said, why can't there be particular causers or creators for particular identities rather than there being causers or creators for all identities at once? And you didn't understand me again. And then I said it like 2 more
yeah, I
times
get it, I
different
get it, I
terms.
get it.
Okay, you understand it now. Okay, so I want to answer the question.
Yeah, I don't think identities are. Did I like?
Oh, he's gone again.
Yo, Mason, you should debate me, bro.
I mean, I guess we can do that after. I don't. Aren't you supposed to debate somebody else on the team? Isn't that how the whole?
Nah, Mason, let's debate.
Who are these people, bro?
We can just like, I'll just start off with you though.
It's me, Flames.
Sky
You
PM.
go with sync after. Debate sync after. We can do theology. I'll take the same stance as Mono.
And Evil Destiny, he like retarded at her, so I would just debate you. You seem sentient.
That
Like,
nigga said.
No, you
Thank
should.
God no fees, by the way. He
you
lost to
should-
D1.
Unironically, though, Evil Destiny is definitely better than me at debate. So,
bro,
Oh,
why is he so like?
This
He
nigga
take rhetoric to a
This
different
nigga
level,
Mason
bro.
a troll, bro.
wait, I don't understand. I don't. Does somebody actually think I'm trolling? Evil Destiny is like significantly. He knows me more than me. He's smarter than me. Like,
Right?
bet.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm not. I'm literally not even
Go ahead, he
joking.
said.
No. He's
So
the goat of
this is
debating.
simple.
I agree. He's a rhetorical prodigy.
He is. He is.
Yeah, so the reason why it's not whatever the fuck you just said is because its essence is like one property. So it's like okay, so it's like yeah, the reason why it's not like your shit is because
Hello.
because
you like that again?
essence nah, I didn't like it. I was just thinking how to word my sentence.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to word my sentence. You got to wait.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone's day been?
Guys, I think it's time to move to closings. Prodigy, you there?
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to talk about. Do you want to move to closings and let Prodigy
Alright,
debate
bro, I ain't
Evil
gonna lie,
Destiny?
bro. Oh my god.
Hey,
All right.
Alright, bro,
Wait,
you
real
can
quick. Hold on.
conclude.
Everyone
I'm
needs to shut the
sorry,
fuck up real quick.
bro.
Yeah, thanks. So, listen, I'll just conclude.
You did good.
Hey, yo, can this guy calm the fuck down real quick? Thank you. You can talk after we're both done, okay?
The fuck
So,
up.
yeah, thanks. That was really helpful.
You welcome.
So, yeah, I'll just do my closing. C, I know you're judging. I know you said I won, but yeah, I just want to make clear to everybody, Mono didn't demonstrate the two characteristics that he was supposed to demonstrate, which was being eternal. He said there was a contradiction and then agreed that there wasn't, like twice. And then I asked him about the essence thing and why there has to be a creator of all essences. And he was just like, oh, I don't understand you. I don't know. So, I mean, that's where we're at. Nothing else to really talk about. I think we're done.
Yeah.
All right, Mono, you got anything to say?
Bro, I don't know, bro. It was a nice debate, guys. I think, yeah, bro, it was a nice debate, bro. I don't know
All
what
right,
to say, bro.
Mason.
All right,
let's
appreciate it,
debate.
Mono. I love you.
Mono, you gotta get
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, wait. Just to be clear, can somebody like mess